Hello and welcome everybody to 1996. 1996. I was in high school, so I remember a lot of things like the music that was coming out, Sublime, What I Got. Alanis Morissette came out with her Jagged Little Pill album. Ironic was on that album. That was in high school. That stuff was great, okay? Now, in the golf world, Nick Faldo won the Masters. The movie Tin Cup comes out. And Ping comes out with the ISI and the ISI K. Let's get it on the review table and have a look. So I brought out both the ISI K and the ISI to show you the difference. And I realized it's hard. So the ISI K is longer and the ISI original, or S version, standard version, the blade is shorter. Now, when you look at them, it's kind of hard to tell because they have similar features. And when you look at the sole, it almost looks like the original ISI is chunkier, but that's because it's shorter. So the ISI K, they kind of stretched out everywhere to make the face just bigger. And so I'm looking at the top line. Is the top line thinner on the K? I don't know, but the sole looks thinner. Is it just because it's stretched out, or is it actually thinner? I don't know. Wanted to show you the difference. Maybe I'm sure I will have taken and rolled in a picture or something to try to show you the length difference, but there is a difference. Now, this is really interesting. So there's the big cavity back, stainless steel. It says Ping here on the toe, on the perimeter. And then obviously in the cavity, there are these little fingers that stick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the dot right here. So black dot meaning standard lie. ISI K, yes, it looks like IST, but it's ISI K. Just this awesome contoured sole. Again, this one looks thinner than the original ISI. You can see there's offset here on the hosel. There is a serial number. Not sure if that's going to show up. Toe profile. Pretty interesting. Kind of thick top line, and it gets narrow, and then big, fat, huge chonker right here. Very interesting. Even the face is interesting because we have the iron number here. So you're looking down at your iron. Did I pull out the right iron? It says right there, 9 iron. And they put it facing towards you at address. Is that pretty cool? Good job, Ping. The grooves look pretty standard until you get down here to the third groove where they put these little white lines on either side. It's like, gets you zoned in. I like that. And then also notice how chonkers it is back here. I mean, from the hosel at the heel, just like, we're just gonna push that straight up and across, give you a large face area. Well done. I mean, it's almost like Ping is run by engineers. Isn't that pretty interesting? The hosel is absent. It's just off, with its girlfriend, in the forest, recycling and picking up litter and studying calculus, what normal people do when they miss school. Stepped shaft to the JZ stiff right here, cushion, branded. We have this Ping branded wrap style grip, and this thing is just raring to go. It wants to get out on the range. Let's do it a favor and go out to the range. I think I filmed that last November.
It's Ping time, ISI, oh goodness. So one of my favorite iron sets of all times is the Ping Zing irons. Just love those things so much. And when, then the Ping Zing 2 came out and they kind of lost the little wing, and then the ISI, and, the ISI I thought were pretty cool. I was always like, it's Spider-Man, the Spider-Man version of Ping. But I love this huge pointed toe. This is a vast club, and it looks vast, right? It's just an aircraft carrier of a 9 iron. What's all this extra stuff doing? We don't know, but it's just there. So you got to just embrace the pingness of it and trust that something will come out. Something good will come out. And it's a 9 iron, so it's going to loft up there pretty well. Wow. Wow. People complain about the sound of cast irons. I don't, maybe I'm not refined in that way, but for me, it's like, I'm okay with cheeseburger sounds. You know what I mean? I don't need the caviar sounds in my woods, because let's face it, we're hitting it out of the dirt. So I don't know about that. These irons, I feel like I tell the story all the time. I'll tell it again. When I was getting into golf, one of my first finds was a Ping Zing 9-iron. And I was just like, Ping, sweet, name brand. So I bought it. It was part of my cobbled together set. And so for me, looking down at this is like coming home, It's like familiar. Nothing about this is intimidating. I actually grabbed the 9-iron because that's what I think of when I think of large pings like this. It's just absolutely a wonderful, oh, there goes my draw. Absolutely a wonderful feeling to hit these again. Oh my goodness. So this is where I'm torn, because I liked the Zing. But if I were to go for like another one, not the Zing, I wouldn't go with the Zing 2. I'd probably go with the ISI because of this explosive star they have at the back. So cool. That one was thin, and it hurt my hands. That was really thin. Ow. All right, well, it's a little bit chilly here. It's a kind of chilly November. I should have worn a jacket or something in Wisconsin here. It's in the 50s, it's fine. So let me know your thoughts. ISI, Ping, ISI irons. Man, so cool.
I love these irons, and I'm biased, okay? So take that for what it's worth. These are just so cool. When you talk about peak 90s irons, I'm gonna rock some Jinko jeans, listen to some Alanis Morissette, and play these irons. All right, sure, maybe the Ping Zings first, and then these second place. But second place is not bad when it comes to rep the 90s. They don't make anything like this these days. Nobody's gonna scratch their head and be like, did they make this in the 50s? Nobody. Nobody's gonna scratch their head. Is that the 2020 model? It's not a new iron. This is 90s with a big sign on its face. I'm from the 90s. And that's why I love it. As far as a golf implement goes, it's very good. Nick Faldo, what we talked about earlier, won the Masters. He used blades, Mizuno blades. Ping is just like, hold my beer. This is how you make a golf club for the masses. And they just did it. And it was great. It was glorious. Not everybody loves them. I understand. Can they be a little bit clacky? Yes, but that's part of the charm, okay? So, end of video. I love them. Go, get them. All right, so we need to talk about a few things. So, the ISI was the more player-centric one. So it wasn't supposed to be as big and bulky, kind of a smaller profile, kind of the same ideas though. And so if you are looking for something not quite so bulbous, then not this aircraft carrier, then you might want to go with the ISI, just the normal ISI, not the ISI K. And when you compare this to modern irons, like I was looking at this next to my modern 9-iron, and this is a little bit shorter. This goes, for some reason, I think it's the length of the club, maybe a little bit loft, but this goes the same distance as my pitching wedge from my modern set. So take that for what it's worth. And again, it is just classic 90s, no ferrule, this like cool like steel, which isn't like glare shiny now. Every golf club, they want it to look like jewelry. And one of the good things about this quality of steel is you don't care if it gets dirty. With modern clubs, sometimes they're so shiny, like my Titleist AP2s, they're so shiny, they get a little piece of grass on it, you're just like, hey, get that off of there. Where these, you're just like, you can't even see that, you're just like, oh, that's my ping, let's put it back in the bag, who cares? So, an interesting idea, an interesting philosophy when it comes to golf. It's not like bladed, look at us, Nick Faldo at the Masters. It's an every golfer's golf iron. Anybody could play this, even Nick Faldo, if he wanted to. I mean, he could figure these out. So, love them, love these. When it comes to the hierarchy of Ping in the 90s, Ping Zing, second place, Ping ISI K. I mean, come on. It's so cool. And it kind of was the last great there's no damper back here, like everything that came after it, the Ping i3 and the i3 Plus and the G2 and all. They started putting dampers back here because of Cleveland and their VAS irons. So, love them. Let me know your thoughts and memories. Here at this channel, I mean, this isn't just a technical exercise. It's not, is this a good iron for a beginner golfer? Sure, whatever, just pick an iron. You're a beginner, just grab set. And then you'll, as you figure out your swing and get lessons, you'll evolve into another set. Don't worry about it. But it's more than that. This represents, I want to talk about how I feel like about the Ping Zings. It represents my youth, my childhood, learning how to play golf. It represents to me just happy memories with friends, in Michigan. And just like, rock on, like hit an awesome shot with an iron. You're like, I'm a golfer, and that feeling of just like, yes. Like top one off the tee, ducked a few iron shots, finally get close enough. You're like, hit my Ping Zing iron, whack, just right on the green. And you feel for that second, just like that exhilaration of like, yes, I'm a golfer. It doesn't matter about everything in the past. It's like you hit a good shot. That's what 90s pings represent to me. And that's what this channel is all about. Memories and the X factor. What makes this so cool? They didn't need to put this like spiderweb design back here, but they did. And it's exciting and I love it. I'm here for it. Let me know your thoughts, memories in the comments below. As usual, I need to thank all the people on Patreon who support this channel. Patreon is a place where you can go to support artists, content creators like this channel. What we've managed to do on this channel is create the world's largest library of YouTube videos about vintage golf equipment. So thank you again to all the people on Patreon who support this channel. If you want to join us, it's general support. Meet us on Patreon, $1 a month. It really helps out. Another way to support this channel is by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate and make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. I am the Vintage Golfer.